Welcome back. I hope you've had a good day and are ready for today's lesson. Hi, Austin. Good to be back, isn't it?
It's great to be back, Lisa. And I hope our students feel the same way.
Help me help you, a new section designed for you. We wonder what kind of questions our students have for us today.
Why don't we check it out now?
Good idea.
Hello, I'm Timothy.
I'm Molly. I have a question. What kind of documents or information do I need when I rent a car abroad?
Hi, Molly. Thanks for the question. You will need several things to rent a car. First, you will need an international driver's license to prove that you are legally able to drive. Second, you will need proof of insurance. Third, you will need a credit card to pay for the rental.
Molly 同学的提问非常好，在海外租车的时候需要什么文件？刚刚 Austin 老师说，第一个，你如果可以提供国际驾照，这当然是一定要的，因为表示你能够开车哈。第二个就是，如果你个人有买意外的保险，或者是那个保险是 cover 国际的啊 worldwide coverage 的，这个比较好，你要提出证明。不然的话，你租车的时候，他会要求你额外的再买他们的保险，这个会比较贵哈，所以这个一定要如果你有这样子的保险，你要预备好。第三个就是他们可能会要求你付信用卡，他们不会接受现金，很特别，他们会接受信用卡。这是3样document 你应该预备。我们现在来看第二个问题。
Thank you for the detailed answer. I would like to know, contract details and insurance policies are always the hardest to comprehend in a short amount of time, especially when all the documents are in English. What is the most important thing that I should pay attention to when renting a car so that I can protect myself?
Thanks for the question, Tim. Contract details and insurance policies can be very tricky. There are two main things I would pay attention to. First is the amount of money for the deductible. The second is to pay attention to any hidden fees. Make sure that you compare the initial price of the rental with the final cost. Don't be afraid to ask the person you're renting from to explain why you are being charged for different amounts.
Very good， 谢谢 Austin 老师的回答。每一个合约都是很要小心的哈。只有2件事情你要特别注意，一个就是 deductible amount， 就是自付的扣除额。比如说发生什么状况的时候，通常是有一定的额度是你要自己自付，有些200，有些300，有些400，不一定。所以你最好先问一下它的 deductible fee 是多少，就是说我自己要负的责任的这个额度是多少。接下去就是同学们在国外租车不用害怕，你总是可以问说这个租车租金是多少，还有没有一些隐藏在合约之外的费用要付，这个也可以同时来请教他们，这是你的权利，所以不用害怕。我们看下一个问题。
Thank you. My second question is, do customers get a chance to test drive the cars they are going to rent?
Thanks for the question, Molly. Usually, customers do not get a chance to test drive a rental car. This is different from buying a new car. Usually, the person who is renting a car needs to pick from what the rental center has available, and then they simply pick the car and take it when they rent it. If you were to actually test drive the car at the rental store, you would be liable for any problems that happened while you were test driving the car.
谢谢 Austin 老师的回答 ，Molly。通常在国外你租车是不太能用，是不可能让你测试的，它不像你买新车，所以在这种情况下，你就是它有什么提供给你的，或你是符合你需要的，你就租了哈。还有一个就是，万一你强要哈 ，you just insist， 你坚持要试车，可能他会要求你有什么 状况你要负责任哈。那通常是没有哈，不会让你测试的。OK， 谢谢 Austin 老师的回答。我们看下一个题目。
Thank you, Austin and Lisa. My second question is, what are the consequences if I return my rental car late?
Great question, Tim. Usually, if you return a rental car late, you will be charged a full day after the amount of time that you've already scheduled for the rental. This is often why the rental place will keep your credit card number on file so that if anything happens to the car or if you don't show up on time, they can simply charge you.
是，谢谢 Austin 老师。Tim，如果你租车的时候晚还给对方，通常他会多 charge 你哈。那可能多 charge 你这一整天哈。还有就是说，为什么他会要你付信用卡？因为他可以再追加要你付的钱。当然，我老是觉得这也 depends on different 那个 car dealer 哈 car 那个rental 就是租车的这个公司可能会有不同的处罚方式哈，有些可能付一点点，有些可能就像 Austin 老师说的会 charge 你一整天。好，希望这些题目都非常的好，都是在出国会发生的一些租车的问题。各位同学，谢谢你的提问。
Well, in our last class, we focused on questions asked by an immigration or customs officer and gave ways to answer those questions. If you followed closely and learned those, we are sure they will make your trip to another country much easier and enjoyable.
Austin, do Americans travel a lot by car?
Yes. Cars in America are really reasonably priced and the most comfortable way to travel. So, we travel a lot by car. I think most Americans see personal cars as a sign of freedom. With a car, a person can set their own schedule, leave when they want to, and go where they want to. You don't have to depend on others or on public transportation to get you where you want to go.
That's right. America is so big. Do they rent cars to travel? Is renting a car a common thing in the United States?
Yes, it is, especially for those who have traveled by plane. Today we are going to talk about car rental in the United States. That should be a good topic to learn. Let's take a look at our chapter focus. Today's chapter focus has two parts. The first is to learn the language used to help customers rent a car. The second is to learn the language used to respond to questions asked by a car rental agent.
各位同学，今天的学习课程重点就是学习协助顾客租车的用语，还有学习如何回答租车行会询问你的一些用语。Now we're going to take a closer look at some keywords and phrases. So later, when you watch the skits, you will get a better understanding. So, here we go. Keywords and phrases. 我们来看第一个 keyword 是 pickup point， 上车地点。
Pickup point, a place where people arrange for someone or something to be collected.
这个意思就是指事先安排好接受某人或是商品的一个地点。我们看例句。
For example, the first pickup point on your tour will be in Sydney.
这趟旅程第一站上车处是在雪梨。下一个生字是 drop off point， 下车地点。
Drop off point, used about the time or place that you deliver something somewhere.
这是指寄送某物或者是某地的到达时间或地点。
For example, the cost will be less if the drop-off point for the car will be the same as the pickup point.
如果取车地点跟交车地点相同的话，那么费用将会便宜一些。下一个是 liability， 义务、责任。
Liability, legal responsibility for causing damage or injury, or for paying something.
这是指因为造成的伤害或损失所应负起的法律责任或赔偿。
For example, every driver must have liability insurance in order to legally drive a car.
每位驾驶都必须投保责任险，得以合法的驾驶汽车。下一个生字叫 deductible， 自负扣除的。
Deductible. Amount paid by the policy owner before the insurance begins to pay.
这是指在保险开始给付前，保险人需自行缴交的金额。
For example, there is a $200 deductible in case of collision.
若发生碰撞的事件，保险人需自行缴付美金200元。下一个 be off， 离开。
Be off. Leaving a place or going away from something.
从某地离开或远离某事。
For example, I'll be off to Taipei in about half an hour.
半小时之后，我就要离开前往台北。下一个 fill up， 加油。
Fill up. Have gas put in a vehicle or a motor.
帮汽车或机车加油 ，fill up。
For example, have the car filled up and ready to go by 3 this afternoon.
这车已经加满油，而且已经准备好于下午3点启程。下一个 fleet， 同一船队或车队。
Fleet. A group of vehicles, planes, boats, or trains, especially when they are owned by one organization or person.
这是指成队的汽车、飞机、船或是火车，特别是隶属于同一个人或同一个公司。我们来看例句。
For example, our fleet of cars all come equipped with an anti-theft system.
我们的车辆都配有防盗的系统。再下一个生字是 break down， 故障。
Break down. If a car or a machine breaks down, it stops working.
如果车辆或汽车故障了，就无法正常的运作。
For example, the elevator just broke down this morning, and it can't be used for now.
电梯今天早上故障了，现在无法使用。Well, students, we just reviewed many keywords. Hope it helps you when you watch our skits. Now let's watch our conversation 1 and 2.
Welcome to On the Way Home, Rent a Car.
I need to check on renting a car this Saturday for 3 days. I would like my pickup point to be Dallas, but my drop-off point to be Oklahoma City.
What size of car are you interested in?
A 2-door compact should do. I'll be traveling alone.
We have a Dodge Shadow available for those days. Will that do?
It should. What is the cost on that car?
It will be $230 a week for the basic charge and a $40 additional drop-off charge.
That sounds a little high.
2 factors make it that expensive. The first is that you need the car on the weekend. And the second is that the pickup and drop-off points are not the same. Remember, you get unlimited mileage.
Okay. I'm over a barrel time-wise and really have to get this confirmed today.
With the gas prices so high now, you'll be glad you rented a small car. This one will get you good gas mileage.
Actually, I won't be putting that many miles on the car this time.
Well, then you can rent by the mile for $12 a day and 20 cents per mile, if that would suit your needs.
Yes, I think that will be better this time.
Liability insurance is included. There's a $350 deductible for collision. That means if you have an accident, you pay us $350. Do you want extra insurance?
My insurance will cover me. What is the earliest you can have the car ready for me this Saturday morning?
Will 8 o'clock a.m. be early enough for you?
I think that will do. I'll sign the rental agreement papers and be off.
May I have your driver's license and credit card?
Good morning. Do you have a pre-reservation?
Yes, I came in a few days ago. My name is Jeffrey Peterson.
Yes, Mr. Peterson. We have a two-door Dodge Shadow, gassed and ready to hit the road.
I forgot to ask, does it have air conditioning?
Yes. You'd be pretty hot in this weather without it.
I agree. How old are your cars?
Our fleet is all less than 1 year old.
What provision do you make if the car breaks down?
I don't think you should have that problem, but just in case, here's my business card. There's a 24-hour emergency number on it. If you should have any problems, feel free to call that number at any time.
That helps. I hope I won't need it.
You can either return it full of gas or we will fill it and charge you for that after you return the car.
Sure, no problem. By the way, do you have the address of the drop-off location in Oklahoma City? I'm not very familiar with that city.
I'll get you a city map and circle the location of our company on it. I'll be back in a flash.
In today's conversations, there are some spoken phrases which caught my attention. We want to talk about them so you will know how to use them. Austin, in what situation we will use over a barrel to describe our feeling?
You can use over a barrel to describe a situation in which you have no control about what to do.
Over a barrel, 一筹莫展，用来描述你若在一个光景是毫无选择的情况下。Okay, Austin, can you give our student an example?
Sure. For example, I'm over a barrel. I have to go today or I'll lose the chance.
I'm over a barrel. I have to go today or I'll lose the chance. 我毫无选择了，我得今天在今天离开，要不然我会失去这个机会。What about gets good gas mileage? What does that mean when you said that?
Gets good gas mileage. This expression is used to express a car that can run economically, pertaining to the amount of gas or fuel used per distance driven. Uses less gas or fuel to run longer distance.
OK， 谢谢你 ，Austin。这个意思就是说，你的车子很耗油量很低，很会跑，也就是说很省油的一部车，一部车子。那现在我们来看例句。
For example, if you take good care of your car by using the right fuel, you can get good gas mileage.
Okay, if you take good care of your car by using a right fuel, you can get good gas mileage. 如果你好好的照顾车，用对的油，车子就能跑得很远。Austin, I have another question, and in our conversation, there was the person said, "My own insurance will cover me." My own insurance will cover me. What does that mean?
When you are covered by your insurance, that means that you are secure to drive on the road. If an accident happened, your insurance would be responsible for the expense you might incur because of an accident.
OK， 听到人家说 "My insurance will cover me"， 意思就是说，当你有保险的时候，你开车就可以上路了，你就有可以上路开车。如果有任何的意外，你的保险公司会在你出事的时候负责。我们来看例句。
For example, I don't need to buy a new insurance plan. I have my own insurance, which covers me worldwide.
I don't need to buy a new insurance plan. I have my own insurance, which covers me worldwide. 我想我不用再买你们的保险，因为我自己的保险是海外也有赔偿。Austin, I also heard in our dialogues, I heard people say, "That's a hit the road." When do we use this expression, hit the road?
Hit the road. Hit the road is an idiom which means to leave or start a journey.
好的 ，hit the road 的意思就是说上路吧，启程。这是每一个成语，意思就是指你即将离开或启程的出发。我们来看例句。
For example, we'll hit the road tomorrow if you think you can be ready to go by then.
We will hit the road tomorrow if you think you can be ready to go by then. 我们明天就会启程，如果你觉得你可以准备好明天出发的话。Austin, is it the same thing that if we say I'll be back in a minute instead of be back in a flash?
Right. It is the same meaning, but it can add a different sense of personality when using a different way to express the same meaning. We all love to expand our personal vocabulary, so try to use new phrases or expressions to give your English a more personalized feel. Remember that being back in a minute doesn't really mean 1 minute. It just means a short amount of time.
没错，这两个字的两个表达法，它的意思是一样的。be back in a minute 也不表示1分钟后回来啊，它只是说很快的就会回来。各位同学，当我们学习新的表达法的时候，也是令人很开心的，因为我们也希望扩张我们的单字量，所以新学到的片语、表达法，你就去用它吧。Back in a flash， 快速的返回。我们来看例句。
For example, I'll be back in a flash. You'll never realize I was gone.
I'll be back in a flash. You'll never realize I was gone. 我很快就会回来，你根本就不会发现我离开过。
Renting a car is another situation you may encounter when you take a business trip overseas. Here are some questions you might ask or be asked when you rent a car.
是的，接下来我们会碰到一些你可能去海外洽公的时候可能会遇到租车的情况。我们会给你一些的练习，就是你可能会在租车的时候需要怎么问问题，以及租车的人问你问题你怎么回答。我们接下来老师跟 Austin 老师我们会做一个角色的一个扮演哈，我们来看。可能就是一些问题你会被问的，比如说 Lisa 老师是那个 agent 哈，就是那个 car dealer 哈，我会问他说 What size car do you want?
I'd like to rent an economy car.
我先问他要怎么样的车子，他要一个 economy car 就比较省油的车。好，下一个问题我会问 What kind of car are you interested in?
Can you give me prices on a Toyota Camry?
哦，你喜欢怎么样的车子很显然的，这个顾客喜欢 Toyota Camry。好 ，What are the rates on a compact car?
It depends. First, do you need personal accident insurance?
是，我会问对方说你要怎么样的价钱哈，就是那个一般的车子的价钱，他就说 It depends， 要先知道你要不要买保险。OK， 下一个。Is gas included? Is the tank full?
Yes, we have it filled up and ready to go.
当然我们也要知道租车的时候它的车油箱是不是满的哈。好，还有一个问题我会问 Do you have a full-size vehicles?
Sure we do. We also have minivans, or perhaps you want an SUV.
OK，full size 就是4门的车，或者是 minivans 或 SUV 都有可能出现在这些谈话当中。接下来还有最后一个问题，不要忘记问，就是 What provision do you make if the car breaks down?
Here is our toll-free phone number. You can call this number if the car breaks down.
这题的意思就是说，万一车子故障的时候，你们公司会提供什么服务？他说我们有免费的服务电话，你可以打这支电话，所以这时候你一定要留住这个号码在身边以测事情发生你可以联络人。There are more information you may be asked. For example, Austin can help us.
Can you please fill out this application?
Okay, can you please fill out this application?
Would you please fill out this rental agreement?
Would you please fill out this rental agreement?
May I see your license, please?
May I see your license, please?
Will you be paying by credit card or check?
Will you be paying by credit card or check?
May I see the credit card you are using?
May I see the credit card you are using? 好，各位同学，接下来我们就再来一次看 Conversation 1 and 2.
Welcome to On the Way Home, Rent a Car.
I need to check on renting a car this Saturday for 3 days. I would like my pickup point to be Dallas, but my drop-off point to be Oklahoma City.
What size of car are you interested in?
A 2-door compact should do. I'll be traveling alone.
We have a Dodge Shadow available for those days. Will that do?
It should. What is the cost on that car?
It will be $230 a week for the basic charge and a $40 additional drop-off charge.
That sounds a little high.
Two factors make it that expensive. The first is that you need the car on the weekend. And the second is that the pickup and drop-off points are not the same. Remember, you get unlimited mileage.
Okay. I'm over a barrel time-wise and really have to get this confirmed today.
With the gas prices so high now, you'll be glad you rented a small car. This one will get you good gas mileage.
Actually, I won't be putting that many miles on the car this time.
Well, then you can rent by the mile for $12 a day and 20 cents per mile, if that would suit your needs.
Yes, I think that will be better this time.
Liability insurance is included. There's a $350 deductible for collision. That means if you have an accident, you pay us $350. Do you want extra insurance?
My insurance will cover me. What is the earliest you can have the car ready for me this Saturday morning?
Will 8 o'clock a.m. be early enough for you?
I think that will do. I'll sign the rental agreement papers and be off.
May I have your driver's license and credit card?
Good morning. Do you have a pre-reservation?
Yes, I came in a few days ago. My name is Jeffrey Peterson.
Yes, Mr. Peterson. We have a 2-door Dodge Shadow, gassed and ready to hit the road.
I forgot to ask, does it have air conditioning?
Yes. You'd be pretty hot in this weather without it.
I agree. How old are your cars?
Our fleet is all less than 1 year old.
What provision do you make if the car breaks down?
I don't think you should have that problem, but just in case, here's my business card. There's a 24-hour emergency number on it. If you should have any problems, feel free to call that number at any time.
That helps. I hope I won't need it.
You can either return it full of gas or we will fill it and charge you for that after you return the car.
Sure, no problem. By the way, do you have the address of the drop-off location in Oklahoma City? I'm not very familiar with that city.
I'll get you a city map and circle the location of our company on it. I'll be back in a flash.
Before we close for today, we'd like to take a few seconds to help you review what we have learned today.
Today, we have taught the language you need as a customer to help you go about renting a car. The car rental agent will be asking you some common questions. We hope you have learned the responses to those questions. Doing so will help make car rental an easier process for you. Ask about insurance fees and coverage. Does it include all drivers? Is there a deposit required? You should also ask where to return the car and what to do if it breaks down.
Thank you, Austin. Great review. Okay, we better close for now and let our student go. Okay, students, hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Bye for now. See you next week.
Thanks for tuning in.